Although this island is very small, it has an incredibly eventful history. And you can learn more about it in the Heligoland Museum. Jörg Andres is the boss here. He tells me that this island used to be a pirate's nest, a navy fort and a trading post. In the early 18th century, a navy fort and a trading post. In the early 18th century, it was just as important as the international port of Hamburg is today. Heligoland was once part of Denmark, then of Great Britain. It was not until 1890 that the island became German, a fiercely contested piece of ground. When was the most dramatic moment in the history of the island?
The most dramatic moment was definitely the end of World War II and the Great Bombardment. Everybody had to be evacuated. And then came the Big Bang, April 1947, resulting in the complete destruction of the island's buildings.
The British occupying forces once tried to destroy all the island's military facilities with 6.7 kilotons of explosives. Never again should it be used for military purposes. For many years, Heligoland remained uninhabitable.
In 1954, the population began returning to the island, and tourism immediately started up here again. First they slept in tents on Duna, because there was no place at all to stay here on the island. There were no houses or anything, so they stayed in little tents on Duna, and stands sold whatever they needed. You could pass through and buy little souvenirs, and people came in droves to see Heligoland again.
Soon tourists came in masses, not because of the beautiful nature, but to buy duty-free liquor and cigarettes. How did the island endure this? I just imagine 10 or 12,000 visitors here on this really small island.
It was terrible, it must be said. There was no room between all the people. They were just herded past the shops and through here, shoulder to shoulder. You might see something nice in one of the shops, but you didn't stand a chance of getting to it to buy it. You were just pushed on ahead by the